is Statesboro, Georgia, and what they call the prettiest little stadium in America, the home field of the Georgia Southern Eagles. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking downfield, it's French. Pulls it in, it's Brown. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. It keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! And the Eagles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They're running here. The fullback takes the carry. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
That's a 31-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
First down at 10. quarterback gets in on the action with the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
They give it to the big fullback here. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stop him for a loss. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
He escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Takes the handoff. It's Chapman. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
And 1st down for the offense.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run the option. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The midshipmen come to the line on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Here comes a handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
The big fullback's got it here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it to the right side. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And Steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking downfield, it's French. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Eagles looking to cash in this red zone trip. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And then first down right back to the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught, can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Navy has lined up quickly here. And looking to throw now on first down. quick completion to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's French. Looking to scramble to his left. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brown. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And the Eagles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play for this offense. They feed the fullback this time. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. Then it just slips through for a first down.
At the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
QB keeper all the way. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Navy! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Scanning the field. It's French. He'll try a pass here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First and goal here for the offense. Hand it off to a fullback. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air. It's French. And fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Touchdown, Eagles, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. So here we go, 4th quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's French. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Navy offense goes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He finds some space. He's got the 1st and still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. QB decides to keep it here. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now a carry here for the fullback. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Navy.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. This could be the game here. Makes a quick catch. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass. It's French. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to College Park, Maryland. This is SCCU Stadium, home of the Maryland Terrapins. As we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Martin. That's caught. It's Webb. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Grab down the middle. It's Webb.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. To make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Terrapins bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's French. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Hits into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Arnold. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. So, Kirk, we've reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, in the early stats illustrating the story. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Arnold. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive.
Boy, positive yards there.
to San Jose, California, and the home of the San Jose State Spartans. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's French. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Eagles with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, the defense put initial pressure on this quarterback. They forced him out of the pocket, but he breaks contain, gets to the outside, gets out of bounds for some positive yards, but he is short of the first down.
Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
1st and 10 play coming up. Scanning the field. It's French. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain. Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the Eagles move into the red zone. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times Quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Eagles. They connect for 6.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Over the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Now run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's Georgia Southern in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's caught it. They convert the 2-point try and take an 8-7 lead now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's French. That's caught. It's Cobb. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Eagles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Arnold. And the Eagles are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's French. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a good grab. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Coleman. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, San Jose State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Second down.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Ready, fight.
We get the second half started with the running play. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The returner Georgia Southern offense will take over.
Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Same tailback, another carry. Fighting off the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Pickup of 2. Second down coming up.
Back to throw. It's French. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Important third down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Eagles look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And the Eagles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And now they run the draw play. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles! Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out. Continue to build upon that to the finish.